I'm back with another video. I'm gonna talk about brand new day. Today I'll be walking through bit by bit about Spider-Man and how I think, or how I had like jumping scenes and some references that I caught up from watching it. I remember writing down notes while watching some scenes while in the cinema, but I was like, nah, I can't. I need to lock in and enjoy. So the start of the film, I was about to cry. I have my notes here. I wrote everything down so I won't rambling, and it's genuine, but for the viewers out there that are wanting organization. It has been 5 years since we've watched Spider-Man. Genuine nostalgia, and both my friends, I was in between them, were already crying. They were like already tearing up. I was like, they're like, this is really sweet, but I do not want to cry just now. I just know that some bits are gonna be flipped up, and I knew there's gonna be flipped up stuff. So Peter seeing Ned and MJ graduating and being roommates and stuff, it's like he is holding on to nostalgia and everything, and it's really sad. He can't let go of the past and can't go forward without them, especially how he'd lost, especially Aunt May and Tony Stark. Now that really establishes the whole setting of the film, like where it's taking place, what Peter is now. He's just a depressed dude now. So I remember there was like a lot of teenagers going into like the theaters. I was like, wow, this is a lot of this audience are very targeted. Yeah, it's very relatable at the start. Also, I can't believe that Aunt May is in her 60s. Like, no way. Fine. Wow, she's so fine in being fine in her 60s. Like, oh yeah, that scene where we saw Yelena like appear in the office. Oh my gosh, why are we in the sauna with Yelena? No, I'm not gay. Damn, she just fine as fuck. Okay, when Peter stepped out of the changing room, can you like keep the mask on? I'm kidding. No, okay, that scene where Ned was trying to like buy a energy drink, him following Ned, that was pretty weird. There was a soundtrack that played, Loser by Tame Impala, and I just freaked out. Like, my neuron senses activated. Like, I just genuinely like, that's Tame Impala. That's Tame Impala. Did you know Tame Impala is like one man in a band? I think people heard me. Yep. That song carried the whole scene though. Like, that really complimented Peter's character so much. And also, guys, I hate Dracula listeners who is now transitioning to listening to Loser because it's not mainstream. Because Loser was not like, I don't know, it wasn't that famous as how Dracula was. All were just LARPers. He met MJ, Ned. I don't know. It's just like, damn, the way he gazes to MJ as well. Like, damn, that just like opened my heart or something. Like, seeing MJ kiss someone else. Oh my god. Yeah. And then we see like we see Peter mutating into like a spider, and pretty cool. I thought he was gonna not mutate, but like transforming into a spider, like he's turning into Spider-Man. That was really cool. I thought he would be he'll mutate as like a actual spider. Huh? And then he was like trying out like his new little powers, and then Bad Bunny starts playing. Okay. Peter broke into MJ's place to save her from Jean Grey. And then she was like, oh, remember you, Peter. I remember you, Peter. And then they started kissing and everything. And then Jean Grey was like, yeah, go and touch her. I just knew that something was off because jumping into different buildings, I don't know, MJ just screams. So I was like pretty like, what's going on? Like, why is MJ not screaming? Like, is this new? Is this the new MJ? We're like, low-key. Now we know that it was Sadie Sink. Face reveal. Frank and Peter arguing just reminds me of older and younger sibling duo. Like, I love them so much. So it reminds me of like scenes where Hook was fighting Tony before, and then him smashing like Loki in the floor and everything. That reminds me of like that. There's like a lot of references in just the whole scene of Spider-Man with Hook. And I like how like Peter was afraid of Hook, like, oh, it's the Hook, like I'm scared it's the Hook. Like, yeah, I would be pretty scared too. Like I'll be in smithereens or just be left in the dust. And yeah, I wouldn't fight him if I were you. When Jean Grey was now trapped in William's little thing, so Spider-Man was like going to William's trap thingy, and I remembered asking my friend beside me, yo, so William's the villain now? And then she was like, brother, it's been like that since 20 minutes ago. And I'm like, right. My favorite scene is when Jean Grey asked, are you Spider-Man or are you Peter Parker? I am both. When Frank was plotting to kill Jean Grey and setting up his little thingy, and then he's doing like his little cute little as affirmations like, oh, you have me. Yeah, when Peter saved Jean Grey and then him dying, I was in tears. I didn't want Peter to die just because of that. And I like how Jean Grey was still breathing as he was like checking on Peter if he's still breathing and just like breathing with him. It was really cute. I love that. It was a really great development. Like, oh, Jean Grey really cares for Peter now and stuff. Also, at the ending, I didn't know it was gonna end. So when Peter came over to Ned and then did the little handshake, I remember talking to my cousin, right? We were walking to the cinema and we were talking, what do you think our predictions are? What's your prediction over Spider-Man? And he goes like, I think Ned will probably remember Peter through a little subtle like a memory or anything like that. And I was like, a handshake. I can tell you it's gonna be the handshake. And then we were like, yep, it's gonna be the handshake. They did the handshake. And then we looked at each other and then we did the same. Holy. Guys, I made the movie. I made Brand New Day. Anyway, Absolute Cinema. Thank you, Marvel, for being back and showing Spider-Man's new build. I appreciate all my day ones seeing my first video. That was pretty good first impression of me. For all the people, for my upcoming videos, I might make a short film, maybe. I also have a holiday after this week. Not after this week, sorry. After the next week. I might do a vlog about that. Let me know if you want me to make those type of videos or this commentary, or for all the people saying go back to your country, yes, I will.